I feel like I forgot something. I feel like I forgot something. I had to rush to get here on time, and now I feel like I forgot. You ever do that? You ever rush, and then you're like, I forgot something. I pressed your card. Yes, everything's going. I just feel like I didn't do something to get ready, and I don't know what it was. Anyway, hello from the Netherworld Playground. I'm Nekomata Riku, and tonight we're doing Yoimiya. I was going to do. I was going to do. Yes, I do. I remember that one. I was gonna do Yoimiya's storyline, story character, story chapter. On Monday when I did Ayaka's, and I ran out of time, so we're doing it tonight, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And you know what I noticed? You know what I actually noticed? I noticed something. I had a thing I noticed. This is the first character story. And this is in fact their character stories. Because it says their name, Yoimiya Story Quest. And then it says Ayaka Story Quest. Why doesn't it have Yoimiya's last name here? It's got Ayaka's. Kamisato Ayaka Story Quest start. Yoimiya Story Quest. What is her last name? Yeah, I noticed though. This is the first character stories I've released ever, right? Where you don't have to spend one of the character story quest keys or whatever they are down here for the keys. You get the keys, right? Chat's knowing you can't really see it, but like the keys, right? The story keys for the character story quests. It's the first ones they've come out with that didn't need these keys for it. They're not locked, they're not gated. And also, they're the first character story quests that are part of the main story quest, right? Because I can't go through. This is right here, Archon Quest. Archon Quests are the main storyline in Genshin. Stillness on Sublime Shadow is what I'm on right now. Chapter 2, Act 2. And it says complete other quests to continue. So you have to do their story quests. You have to do both Ayaka and Yoimiya's. In order to. Because your push system says complete Cassius Aratus chapter, Act 1. That's what this is, Cassius Aratus chapter, Act 1 right here. This is Yoimiya's quest, and it used to say both, but I did Ayaka's. So this is not only are these the first character quests that didn't take the keys, they're also the first character quests that are required by the main story. Which means that forevermore from here forward, any new characters that come in here, any new players, not characters, any new players to the game from here on forever will get to this point in the story and be forced to experience these two characters and maybe not ever get them. I mean, they're great characters and I love them, but that seems kind of mean in a way to me. Thinking on it like that way, from that angle, from that point of view, it just seems a little odd to me, that's all. It was just something that occurred to me, I just wanted to share it. But anyway, that's not going to be me, because I got Ayaka, and I plan to get Yoimiya, so. I don't know how I'm going to get Yoimiya, because I've been blowing all my gems since I got Ayaka on the weapon banner trying to get her sword. But, you know, let's see what happens. I'll get back to your story. I pulled a gold weapon today off the weapon banner, trying to get Ayaka's sword here, but it wasn't her sword. That's why I have 59 gems right now. Ah, so sad. So sad. It wasn't hers though. So sad. Lots of hope and happy thoughts. We'll have to see what happens. So we're gonna go try her out. I'm super looking forward to trying her out. I really want to try her a lot super bad. I got another Amos ball. I got another Amos ball. Amos ball. This one. Which is the one I've been using for Ganyu forever. See, this one's got Ganyu's face on it. And I was thinking I was going to refine it right away. But then I started thinking, what if it's good for Yoimiya? And I ended up getting Yoimiya. So I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I haven't committed to smushing together yet, because you can't unsmush them once you smush them. And I think Yoimiya is supposed to be one of her good options for bow. But also so is the Skyward Harp, and I have that one, so I don't know. And no one's using the Skyward Harp right now, except I was gonna give it to Fischl, because I was gonna do a machine gun Fischl build and try it out. Try it out on her. But also, I have a couple of other options for bows for Fischl, and since Fischl's not ever going to be in my main party, I just wanted to build machine gun Fischl as fun. It's just kind of a fun thing to do because it's so cool. She's not exactly a priority for weapons, just because I'm not going to use her for my main party. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I don't like moving things between characters either. I tend to like to give people things and be like, this is yours now forever. And if somebody else needs something similar, I'm like, I'll go find it for you. I'll get you one too. Also, I want to point something out, everyone who's interested in food things. It turns out that the not the delicious, well, it is delicious because I made it delicious, but the Sakura mochi from Ayaka's story quest line that I did on Monday, it gives you the recipe for it. And it's a rice food, just like the golden shrimp balls that I've been using forever, because I made a ton of them, right? It's a rice food, and it's just as good. Although, that's weird they put a comma right here, and they didn't on this one. That's kinda weird. Why'd they do that? That really bothers me now. That bothers me a lot. Consistency, people! Um, but it's a rice food. And not only is it a rice food, it's Ayaka's specialty. And look at this gorgeous snow on the heart. Sakura mochi she makes. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it just so... Look, they took the comma back out. Look, they have it there. And then they took it out for the upgraded version. Isn't it gorgeous, though? It has a little... I can't tell what that is from here. I had to, like, copy it and zoom it in. It looks kind of like a snowflake with the inner design of a sakura blossom. It kind of looks like to me. I did like a little screen snip and I zoomed it in really close. And I think that's what it is. I think it's a snowflake because she's cryo. And I think it's got a sakura blossom snowflake pattern inside. It looks so good. Oh, it's gotta be powdered sugar for sure. It has to be. It's super easy to make too. It's literally just flour and sugar and sakura blossom. That's it. That's the entire recipe. That's everything. That's the entire... Look, I'll make one right now. Where's the fire? Hang on. Put them up there. There we go. Look, watch. Where'd it go? Oh, I lost it. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Why though? My eyeballs betray me so much. Like, I can't see it. It's probably right in front of me. That's right in front of me. Where is it? Oh, it is. It's the entire... Oh, it's rice. Sorry. It's rice. It's not flour. It's rice. You have to buy the rice from the vendor. But that's the entire thing. That's everything. That's the whole thing. It's super cheap and easy. You just have to run around picking up the sakura blossoms. Sakura! Unlike the golden shrimp balls, which I've been using for a long time because they are shrimp meat and potatoes and flour. But you can buy the potatoes from the vendor, and you can also buy the shrimp meat from the vendor. You can buy wheat from the vendor, so this is an entirely vendor food, whereas the sakura mochi is not entirely vendor food. You can buy some sugar from the street vendors sometimes, but you have to go and get the sweet flours to make sugar otherwise. Anyway, I just wanted to show everyone because since it's Ayaka's specialty dish, look, it gives you the shrimp balls and then the mochi. It says restores character and revives 1500 HP. I said that backwards. Revives character and restores 1500 HP. And the other character I know of that has a res food specialty is Sucrose, who makes the veggie crab cake, right? And she does like this weird like chemical soup substance. But it's a blue recipe and it does the exact same thing as that one does. It revives selected character and restores 20% HP and then an additional 1500. So if you have a character with 20,000 health, it will restore 4,000 and then an additional 1500. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, you haven't? I wonder if I can make one right now. Hang on. It's the veggie bake. Crab, ham, and veggie bake. Sucrose. May make a special dish. I'm not gonna make any because I don't want any. I'm just showing you. See? Oh wait, this is only 1200. Was the Sakura Mochi 15? Ah, Sakura Mochi's 15. Look at that. Look at that. It's even better than hers. Ah, I love it so wonderful. Anyway, I just wanted to show you. I wonder if Yoimiya has a special recipe. There's a couple of different... Hang on, wait, let's go back. Chotomate. Chotomate. There's, I've gotten a couple of the, I've gotten a couple of the, recipes for Inazuma. Inazuma has a couple recipes already. Miso soup is a white recipe. It's a res food. It's tofu and seagrass. And what else? I forgot which ones. It's the newer ones. Mixed yakisoba, I think. No? No, not that one. I thought they had a green one. Did I miss something? Hang on, taco. My eyes blur when I start looking at all these recipes. There's so many of them. Maybe there's not a green one. I thought there was. There's a couple of blue ones though. There is, down here. Sakura tempura. Shrimp and lavender melon. And some flour. And sakura. It's a defense buff food. Kona cuisine is a res food. I don't know why they have two res foods. That's weird. And they have an attack food. Attack buff food. Imported poultry. You get this one from a little snot-nosed kid. Little snot-nosed kid off to the west. And then tonkatsu. Tonkatsu ramen, which is delicious by the way in real life. It's so good. I haven't bothered mastering most of these yet, but this is a heal food. Oh, wouldn't that be so good if the tonkatsu ramen was joining his specialty? That'd be so good. I'd be so happy with that. Because look, this one's not that bad either. Oh wait, no, this is a leeway recipe, I think. Oh, never mind. It's still good though. I thought that was a Japanese word. Why was it for leeway? That's weird. Hmm. Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something still. Hum hum hum. Anyway, there's recipes, it's fun. It gives you a full-length, detailed, step-by-step recipe for how to make a chicken gyro. Yeah, he tells you during the class, and then he gives you the written recipe, and then you consume it in order to actually learn it. Oh yeah, I think he did. Oh, I don't remember now. Oh boy, that's a lie. Wait. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's Natata. I think. Alright, let's go down here. One-chan, the great Mujina yokai. Mm, どこに、wait, どこにいるの知らない? Did she say, wait, hang on. I missed it. Did she say どこにいる? You don't know. どこにいるの? Just go down to a Japanese market, Barbie, and ask them where the lavender melon is. I'm sure someone will point them in the right direction. Great Muji no Yokai? What's that? Kita nai, wayo? Never heard of it. It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants. Did he call me a monster? Are we talking about me right now? Hang on. Tatanake. Sneaky monster. I'm sneaky. Goes around playing tricks on people. I would never, especially not all the time. Magic powers and shapeshift. I'm not a monster. So it can't be me. I may fit 90% of that description, but I am not a monster. One time, the great Mujina yokai stole some rice from our house, and this other time it pushed my dad into the river. Sounds like a very naughty little monster. What are you out looking for it? Why are you out looking for it? I am not a monster. By my standards. Finally found out how to chase it away. My dad said that the great Mujina yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to. So all we need to do is chase it away, then we can come out and play whenever we want. The monster sounds scary though, aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you. Not really, I told my dad that I was going to find the great Mujina yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything. So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest. You're making a lot of assumptions here, kid. Don't vote me! You can't vote me. Look, I was right here the whole time. You were watching the whole time. I could have done it. So long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe. Something sounds very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is. If a monster's coming for you, surely you won't be safe at home. You've never seen a monster like this before. The dad's attitude doesn't quite... I was thinking that too. Dad's attitude doesn't quite add up. Like, why would he not say anything? If he thought his kid was just doing a dumb kid thing, you'd think he would at least be like, hey, dumb kid, like, is my mic being... What's my mic doing? Hang on. Is my mic being okay? Am I audible? Like, is it good audio? I didn't... It just occurred to me I didn't check before I started the stream. I just turned it on and went, you didn't lose sight of me, you were watching. A little soft, but more than usual. Look, if your kid's being dumb, call him dumb kid, okay? That's just how it works. I'm not a kid person, okay? I'm not a kid person. I don't do well with kids. I just have a hard time playing along with the silliness, okay? Like, I just don't... Like, some kid runs up to me making, like, pretending some, like, look at my magic sword, and pulls out a stick. I'm like, yeah, great. Paimon feels the great Mujina yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world. Probably. Guess the parents just don't want their kids staying all the time. You should tell them so they don't waste their time looking for it. They're not gonna believe you. Kite-kure. There's no need to go looking for the great Mujina yokai, alright, because it isn't real. I told you he wasn't gonna believe you. That's impossible. My dad wouldn't lie to me. Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous. That's not true. The great Mujina yokai is definitely real. Yoimiya-san ga. Ow, is even making some weapons for us, and then she's gonna show us how to blow it up. Bakuhatsu. Yoimiya, huh? But as in fireworks prison break Yoimiya. We told her all about the great Mujina yokai. She said she said we shouldn't, oh my god. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase away instead. We've been waiting for ages now, and finally Yoimiya said that today's the day. Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie. So nanoka. Let's go out here and find Yoimiya. That's a good idea. Let's go find Yoimiya. Matete. It didn't seem to take that very well, but Paimon was really trying to look out for them. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow these kids and see what's going on. Paimon, I hate to inform you, but the way to look out for somebody is not by telling them that all the things they're doing is wrong, because they won't believe you. Who in the history of ever, okay? What person anywhere ever? Literally any person. Literally ever. Okay, what person literally ever has been told to their face, you're wrong about everything. And instantly went, oh, I am. I had no idea. You're so right. How was I so wrong? Like, that's not how it works. Nah. Especially not dumb kids. I want Yoimiya too. I'm really hoping that, like, she works out really well. Like, maybe so we get to try her out at the story quest. And here's what I'm thinking, okay? Here's what I'm thinking, okay? So I got Ayaka. I rolled for Ayaka and I got Ayaka on the Genshin stream before. Wait, 2 Genshin streams ago. 3? I forget. I got her on stream. I got Ayaka. Okay. And I've built her up. And I've been playing her on stream. And Garby played ahead of me, the butthole, and got to a point where he did both Ayaka and Yoimiya's stories, right? And then I did Yoimiya's. And then last night I did Ayaka's story class, right? And he said that he got to use Ayaka in her story quest, and that mine, in my story quest, was doing like twice as much damage as the version I gave him in his story quest, and he did it for her, because he doesn't have her, and I do. So if my Ayaka was doing twice as much damage as... If my actual Ayaka that I actually have was doing twice as much damage as his demo version of Ayaka in her start quest, would the same hold true for Yoimiya over here? If we actually had Yoimiya, would she be doing twice as much damage or so too? And if she does, how much is that going to be? I'm kind of excited now. You're not a butthole. I'm sorry, I misspoke out turning it to the goober.
はいはい、そう悲しまんといてな。きっと冗談や。
Her banner did not do her justice. Like, I like her a lot more in game than I like in her art. Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina Yokai not exist, huh? But we've never seen it for ourselves. I'm not a fan of the bandage wraps that like some like martial artists use. For braces and coverings and things. So maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Like, why would she wear a yukata or a kimono and then uncover one shoulder and then wear wrappings? Like, it seems weird to me. I don't know. But she's a lot cuter in person than she is in the banner. Like, she's got it. Look, it's right here. It's like hanging down her side. You can see it right here. And instead of like, she's wearing a short one. She's wearing a hip yukata. She's wearing a hip length one, but instead of like shorts or bloomers or leggings or anything, she's just wearing more wrappings. I don't know, it's weird. I understand that it's a style choice. I understand that. I just don't prefer it myself, that's all. But that's totally okay. Different strokes for different folks, as they say, right? That's fine. Is that the moral expression? What do you humans like to say? Whatever goes your cheese, man. Oh, it's because the great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful, and that's exactly why I need your help with it, isn't it? It's okay, don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience and wisdom too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the great Mujina Yokai might be, it's no match for my special-made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off, no problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks. Got it, thanks Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient. Oh yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys. One each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. I think she's doing something just to entertain them. I think whatever this thing is that she's doing, like whatever this great Mujina Yokai is, I think she's just like putting it on as a part of the show for the kids before the firework display or whatever. She's such a ham. Just tell them to annoy me, they'll know what it's about. I need my drink. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go now. Arigato. Mata isani asobinai. I always miss like the last part of it. It's always the most important part too. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back. I'll see you later. Hello. Oh, so it was you guys. I guess as much from what kids described you. No worries, I'm not blaming you. Yoimiya, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Shitsumon ga aru. Why are you wearing a Christmas orb in your hair? Like one of the Christmas orbs. Like one of the Christmas, She's wearing a Christmas decoration in her hair. The Great Magina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna be upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist. But it definitely doesn't exist, right? Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that it was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute, likes to play pranks, and doesn't hurt people. So I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Magina Yokai is mostly influenced by me. Does that mean Yoimiya is the Magina Yokai? Explosive Christmas ball. So in a way, this monster is all product of your creativity. Surely it's a bad idea to keep the lie going like that, though. Maybe so. In any case, I'm not going to be the one who expresses it. Sure, it's likely the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time. But they could have easily had other reasons, too. If we just go ahead and tell them that the Great Magina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows, I may be doing more harm than good. Another style choice I'm not a big fan of is like the one leg that's different from the other leg. Like, two mismatching socks or socks of like different lengths, or not one sock and too long of a sock, or a big long boot and one sandal. I don't know, like she's doing. I don't like it. I don't like asymmetry. I don't like it. Yeah. Not to say it doesn't look good. It bothers my head. I'm like, eh. Symmetry. They're just kids. They would be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out light that are all the colors of the rainbow. Oh, the mist spirits that live far off the mountains and guide you to a fairyland if you can find them. I know they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid they don't exist, nya nya nya. I give them the evil eye and tell them to get the heck out of my face, because Garrett's just so annoying. Yoimiya, we have to talk. Aha. I'm even gonna tell her why be so childish about it. Because maybe it doesn't matter so much if something's really not. Maybe magic and awesomeness are what... Really? Awesomeness? Really? Maybe magic and awesomeness are what... can't even read it. Maybe that's what makes something worth believing. Why should someone else get to take that away from you? The things we believed and the experiences we had when growing... experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When we were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slayed dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. When I was young, I used to pretend I had a family.
幻想が崩れ去ったら次は何
If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? The Inazuma is locked down. All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree.
どれもまだ
I think it's a bit too early for that. Her hairstyle's asymmetrical too. Look at this big giant long lock on one side. Yeah, way too early for sure. You didn't fall at all, did you, Paimon?
理解できんくてもええ
Whether you understood me or not, don't worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe.
たちの安全を守ったるさかい
She has to have all her hair weight on one side to balance the stupid giant Christmas ornament on the other side.
ほなうちもそろそろ帰るわ長野原花火大会がもうすぐ始
The
まる
only
さかい
the only symmetrical part of her is this rope bow she's got going on. And why is it made of rope and why is it so big? And why does she have a rope bow on top of a ribbon bow? Like the ribbon bow is still there. You can see it poking out right here. You see the purple bow poking out right here. Okay, it's just about time to head back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready. Did I read that right? Naganohara. Okay. It's not negativity. I'm expressing a personal preferential difference from the way she's presented versus what I personally enjoy. And I even made a point of stating before I started in on it that it's just a difference of taste and that was totally okay. And there was nothing wrong with either side. And I tried to use a human euphemism that nobody corrected me about, so I'm assuming I used it right. And then you walk in at the very tail end and start throwing the hate around at me. Nuh-uh. You can't walk in at the end of a statement and think that you got all the entire picture. Butthole. Get out of my stream. You're banned for 5 seconds. Somebody count them off. I'll count you off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not gonna know how to fireworks show. Is that the host by your family or something?
そうやうちの
I hope you learned your lesson.
稲妻では結構有名なんやで
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why our name says on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma.
これから読
Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you. We've been looking forward to it for ages. I'll gladly help
ま
you.
ずは店にいる父ちゃんのとこに行こ
In that case, come with me to Naganohara.
完成
We'll see my pups. There's still a few fireworks to finish before the show. That'll learn him.
稲妻の八重堂は
No, it won't. Cat doesn't learn.
小説を書くのが好きな
Inazuma is home to the Ai publishing house, and a lot of people
伝説は
who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about.
になりがちな
A bunch of them have bad endings though, like, oh, the fire diamond will get put in rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again.
と展示した瞬間二度と燃えなくなる
Hmm.
無礼は悪党に追われた結果
Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself
悪
again.
霊を退治した勇者が次
The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon.
最近
What are you talking about, Yoimiya?
人気なんは知っとるけど
I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them.
夢ならもっと夢らしくあってほしいねん
Look, you had a countdown, and if you weren't here for it, that's your own fault. You say you're here for every stream, but you're totally not, you big liar face. In other news, my Ayaka is doing as much damage as my kitchen now. Actually, I think she's doing a little bit more because she's got better, a better weapon, I think. It's not by much though, it's like not really. It's not as big of a difference, it's not very much of a difference, and kitchen still crits way higher. Well, if you don't at least say hi, how am I supposed to know you're here, huh? 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 Sometimes I assume that you're asleep because you have such a wacky sleep schedule. And honestly, considering your life circumstances, I'm usually happy when you're getting a good rest. I'm happy when any of you are resting. Not because you're not here, but because I think we all need better rest. Naganohara?
もうじき花火大会や。
Kosan, Tadaima. Fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost already.
こちらのお二人はお友達か。
New faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
どっちもやろか。最近ここいらに来たばっかりなんや。
I try very hard not to complain about my sleep because everybody has, like, also sleep problems, and I don't want to add to it. A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
そうか。
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat, and I, Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas. Naganohara. Hmm.
それよりも父ちゃん、聞きたいことがあるんや
Back
けど。
away, Pops. I need to ask you about something.
昔。
Mukashi.
あかん。勝手に
Pops has started telling his stories again.
堪忍な。
Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
でも、さっきは会話が
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
長い時間。
Much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain minerals into dust and burn with many beautiful colors...
父ちゃん、父ちゃん、ちょい待ち。
Tocha! Tocha!
あ、どないした。
Donasta.
この間注文した花火の材料。
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
昨日の花火なら全部出荷。
Oh, yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered, so have the ones from the day before yesterday and the ones from the day before that.
ちゃう。材料や材料。こないだ注文したやつ。
Oh, we'll find out. I'm gonna look up her kanji too. I'll switch the game language and see what her kanji is in her last name. I'm curious now. I would expect there to be the kanji for Hanabi in there somewhere. But Hara and Hana are two different things. I'm not sure. Hum, hum, hum.
今日の分もぼちぼち仕上げや。
Today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
材料よ。
No, Pops! The materials, the raw materials for making fireworks. Look at her face. Oh no. Oh, she looks so annoyed. She looks so annoyed. Ah.
なんやで。
That face though.
材料の鉱石。
Material. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you guys, I kind of want to use that for some baseball. Oh, I kind of want to use it for a thumbnail. I kind of wanna. Oh no. Oh, Yoimiya. Oh no. Oh no. Poor Yoimiya. Hang on, ちょっと待って。
あ、鉱石が。
Oh, the materials! 鉱石が
そうだそうだ。鉱
soda, Kosaki. Oh, sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got domestic cross. Oh no, I need a drink, hang on. I got a new cup today. It's huge and has a straw. The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying. Did a firework blow up right in his face or something and, like, damage his eardrums? No worries, as long as we know, that's fine. We can just take them later. Oh, don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them, yes? Okay, Pops? Makasete toki. Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way with them. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something. Still, he seems like a warm and friendly person. I think you're both right similar. Haha, that's too mean. I'm not gonna do it. That's my Pops. He's a good person, alright. Everyone around here respects him. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens carefully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say, so I told my Pops everything. Aww, that's sad, but still very sweet. Eventually I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf, but I still tell him stories every day. Aww, it's sad, but so sweet. Why would you do that, Paimon? Paimon, have a heart. I'm gonna tell you to a tree. It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner, and the materials still haven't arrived yet. We need to think of an alternative. Yoimiya, kaete kita na? Bikurista. I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak. Gomen. Ima aku kara. I'll be right there. Confirm the source of the sound. It was the door. The door talks. They have a talking door. That's clearly the source of the sound. Talking door couldn't be anything else. No, only possible explanation. No one's looking. Ayaka, you can come out now. Come around the side. Kochiki? We're lucky that no one from the Tenryou Commission was around, otherwise you'd all be in big trouble. I'm sorry, I guess I was in a rush. When I heard you come back, I just... Who are you? Sakujiro? So far, at least everything is going according to plan. Who's Sakujiro? You better not try to put the moves on my Yoimiya. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you as promised. Why is he hiding in your home? He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryou Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest. Why though? Why though? Why though? Why? 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 Tell me, why? If Sakujiro is caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again. But isn't there a thunderstorm out in the ocean? Also, if he's from Inazuma, why can't he come back? Why? If he lives here, why? Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left. Why? 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 Nande? Paimon has put out PTSD from when I fished her out of the water. If things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come back in the first place? You probably didn't know he was gonna get arrested. There's something I thought I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes I had made my mind up originally. But now I'm not so sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryonosuke, but I'm very glad to them for taking me in. But why? Why though? But why though? Left and not allowed back in. Why? Why? Nobody has said why yet. Nobody said why. Hey, no worries, you're more than welcome. Remember what I said. As long as you got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas. Tanzaku? I remember something about that. She gave some to the kids. Yep, the same paper slips as the ones I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little slip of paper with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows an Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later. Aww. That's super cool. Protect the borders. But he's from Inazuma! He lived here! Why can't he come back? That doesn't make sense though. Like, even in nations that close their borders, if it's their own citizen, they let them back in. Don't they? Borders are weird. I don't understand you people. Ah, wow, that's so awesome. It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this. The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryonosuke. Now I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. Who would have thought that things would turn out the way they have? It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just the last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution. Because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry. Katasukenai. This way I'll still have some time to consider my options. Alright, well let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you. Why didn't we have this conversation inside then? Huh? Why? Why? Why didn't we have this conversation inside then where people couldn't see him? I'll tell you why we didn't. I'll tell you why. Because the building's not open. The game's mechanics don't The game engine doesn't let the buildings open, that's why. They could have made a little gateway door. Could have clicked the button to go in. Which they do with every other door. It's a shame they still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit? We went through a long, bureaucratic process on Rito. No one wants to render the inside of the house. Sorry, Yoimiya. Your house is not rendered. We don't have interior. We haven't moved up far enough in the world to afford interior technology yet, unlike Ayaka. The Kamisada residence has an inside because they're rich and can afford to have an inside of their house. Ours is just a shell. Or it's just a block of wood that's going to look like a house. Oh, they have like a train set house. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. That made me giggle. Oh, what are we doing? Paimon, even though we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Konjo Commission. I see, so you have big shots helping you. I guess that won't be too much help to Sakijiro. unless he does a personal favor for them like we did, then that might help him. I just wish the commissions could be a little more flexible. Me too, makes no sense. This is how class warfare begins. Oh no. Imagine all these poor people who can't afford insides of houses sleeping outside next to their house. Their little awnings, their little trees. They're gonna have to camp next to their houses. Oh my god, that's vindictive. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, ah, my eyes are all watering. Oh no. Ah, don't make me giggle. Don't make me giggle like that. It's not fun. I mean, it's fun, but giggle sounds as dumb as my voice does. Don't make me laugh. Cheesy cardboard. Oh no. I bet nowhere else you've been is going. Stop jiggling about it. Good lord. Oh no. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite making it. Well, no, most places have doors that work. Ah, actually, wait, no, most places don't have doors that work. I think even in the, no, that's definitely true, even the main cities. Nope, everywhere's like Unizuma, they're all the same. They've all got buildings with doors that don't work. Man, insides of buildings is a very impressive commodity. Each Archon has their own idea on how to run things. Well, no matter what, you'll have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry I invited you to come and watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself, and then you can come and meet me back at the house later. I don't mind coming along. Oh cool, then let's start with Sakichiro's boats. We can chat along the way. Aw, she has such a sweet smile. I know I say that about all the characters, but I think it's just because they all smile the same way, because that's how the engine works. She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that we started traveling together. Why do you ask? How did you guys meet? Is that what she said? I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited? Because what? What, Paimon? What? You said person and not floating child or mascot. Ah, poor Paimon. Poor Paimon. Poor Paimon. That almost makes me feel bad. Poor Paimon. Oh, there's a side quest here. I'm gonna pick this up for later. What am I to do? What happened? Traveler, great, you have perfect timing. Do you remember the recipe you wrote for me last time when you and Miss Kamisato came to my store? Well, that pizza was so popular that many customers came to the store to order it specially. But some customers also said that they were bored of eating this pizza all the time, and asked if I have other pizza flavors. Although I have tried several methods to make new types of pizza based on feedback from customers, but I always feel that something is lacking, and the response from customers is not very good, so maybe I'm really not good at making pizza. Traveler, you know a lot about this dish, right? Can you give me some advice? Sure. By the way, I've also collected feedback from the customers. Give me a moment, I'll look for it. Miss Rie said that although the taste of the pizza is not bad, but she felt the pizza would taste better if it incorporated some of Inuzuma's local ingredients. I wonder what ingredients she would like to see. Traveler, please help me ask her. Alright, we'll ask her later. I will do that later on if I finish up early with Yoimiya's storyline like I did with Ayaka's. Doctor! I think it's just fun to make fun of Paimon because she makes it so easy to make fun of her. But I do feel bad for her the way that people tend to treat her, like, not like a person. So when she gets all excited about being treated like a person, it, like, makes me sad, because you should treat people like people. I don't like it when I see mortals doing that. Pizza! Hi, Pizza! Hi, Ty! Koichi, I'm here. How's the boat coming along? It's alright, I guess. I was just questioning though. Uh-oh. Questioning about what? Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them? Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat. You could say we're all in the same boat, Paimon. I will tell you the truth. I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just curious. Being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here. Doshida? Oh, sorry, go inside. She's not people, she's emergency food. That's the difference. She's emergency food. Because of the Sakoku decree, the 10-Real Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel, even the smallest ones. They'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance. My pillow just fell off my ottoman. Hang on. And by pillow I mean towel, and by ottoman I mean crate. Hang on. There we go. Because this, I read that. I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess. Don't be silly. I'm actually happy that you came to me for help. I always come to your fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly. Thank you. If it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them. Alright. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all. Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past, about the first time you ordered fireworks for my family. That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? People, maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here. Alright, yeah, I got caught up in the conversation there. Kuriatta. I'll leave it to you for now. I'll meet you back here later. Lucky you reminded me, otherwise I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day. I've been so busy with the firework business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. Aw, it's killing me. Aw, poor Yoimiya. She likes to chat. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for the kids and Sakujiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials. If it's too much trouble, don't worry about us. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders in slots in here and there. 2 slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate, and if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders. So what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work? Of course I do. I really do. Being born into a family of firework makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom, and then seeing all the lights and colors, and... But what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. Oh, it'll be all fine. It'll all be fine. Oh, that's what you meant. Your main point got a bit buried in all the extra information. Oh, she's fine. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So when I'm in the mood, I've got a lot to say. I just have to get it all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Is she one of my people? What's it to say? I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know. Doesn't hurt your voice talking all the time. Nodo? Means throat. Getting comfortable, I guess, but what else am I using my voice for? She didn't say voice, she said throat. Nodo is throat. Koi is voice. Where am I going? Meet. Moriko, how's business these days?
Yoimiya-chan.
Oh, Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. No need to beat around the bush. You'll be here for the firework materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough. Oh, really? How'd you know? Because the fireworks show is coming up, and that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials. My Toshi, this time. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extra unaccounted for you. So sorry for bothering you every time. Oh, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than try to turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? Sorry for the trouble. It's no trouble at all, my friend. Kinishinai. Amazing 70s mustache? I guess he does. What kind of mustache is it? Like... I don't really know mustache terms, because obviously, the only term I know for mustache is handlebar or push root. I think that's the only two I know. Once when I'd had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. Oh, look at her smile! I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows, he probably would have run away by now. No, it was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that from upside down once in a while, he might... Turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease. Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Oh, this looks like a really cute store. I'd run a little stand like this. Look at all the cute, like, book cover wrappings and scrolls, these cute little person figurines. I'd run a place like this. That'd be so cute. Oh, which is strange because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people. Don't worry about it, no one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Also, a lot of parents will behave differently in front of their children because they're trying to portray what they want their child to be or do while in front of them. And then that's not what they're like themselves, so it gets confusing for the child. Not everyone does it, but a lot of people do it. Morals are weird. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'm happy to oblige. Customers come first always. Alright then, everyone's always saying that good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Aww. Go ahead and take the order, by the way. It's on the house. That's out of the question. Relax, you just take this token of my gratitude. Gratitude won't pay your bills though. Don't do this to me. We can't just replay normal business rules here. I already said it's fine. Please just take it. Surely you've got a whole load of other things you need to get done today. Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future. No convincing you, is there? Alright then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Moriko wishes him health and happiness. Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again. Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya. You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor they ask me to. When that happens, I just say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store, we do fireworks. But they don't always listen, so it can't be helped. But also, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them. Like the blacksmith right here, apparently. Hajime, Mr. Amenoma. Sometimes I can't read a Japanese word, and it's not because the Japanese word, it's because I have a hard time. I'll try to read it with an English inflection first, and then it doesn't work, and then I have to stop myself and go, no, Japanese. It's, I don't even know what I tried to say there for a second. Amenoma. I think I tried to say Amino. Anemone? Nuh-uh, not anemone. Yoimiya, if I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials. Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show. I'm very sorry, would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now. No worries. Oh wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. Some worries. No worries. Oh wait, actually, some worries. Oh, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, we can help get process order right. Oh, that would depend on my master. I don't mind you, Mr. Amenoma. As you know, it's not long now until the Naga no Heart fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make if I don't finish them on time. Talk good as ever, as I say, my dear child. He has such a deep voice for a little guy. Good lord. It's not even just for an old guy, look at his size. That kind of surprised me. This is not the voice I expected to come out of this, like, stupid old girl guy. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged. Moderate amount of worries. The deepest little man voice. Japanese Rickroll. It's not that old people don't sometimes have, like, it's not that older people sometimes don't have, like, deeper voices. It's also, like, his size. He's so tiny, he's, like, all stooped over. It's not even, like, voice box. It's also, like, lung capacity. Like, how much lungs does he have? It's like, he's all sitting here, and I'm expecting, like, a wispier voice to come out, and he's like, brr. And I'm like, oh, okay. You do you, guy. Like, shock me. If you badger Hajime like this, he will only succeed in disrupting his concentration. He is smaller than Hotu. He was the proactive of his own game at some point, good lord. But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner. So give me your ore and I will process it for you. Master, you mean you'll do the work personally? Is that so surprising? It is after all the only option. Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminama. You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event, this I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to the Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute. I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials to cover any unexpected changes to plans late in the day. Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me, I'll be back shortly. Aminama tomorrow finishes processing the ore. Wow, Mr. Aminama, just look at the shape and size of these grains. It's beautiful. I'm at a loss for words. Yoimiya, your hand is empty. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit. Of course, I've studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget. So have Aminoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a really long time already? Back in the day, it was my master and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future this will be up to you. He doesn't seem very happy about that, does he? Didn't even have money for props. No, it's actually more, I mean, maybe in the game it's funny that, like, building on our earlier joke. I don't know a lot about the technical aspects of, like, game making and computer rendering and all that other graphics rendering, all that other kind of things. But I do know that for whatever the reason, I don't know what the reason is because I don't understand it very well. But I do know that for whatever the reason, it's hard to make characters hold things and, like, pass them around for some reason. Which doesn't make any sense to me, because, like, he's holding a hammer right now, and you can see it being moved in the air. But I also understand that from a technical standpoint, that hammer is not an individual object. That's rendered as part of his character model. If you made him stop doing things and held him still, it would still be in his hand. It's a part of him as much as his arm is, or his bandana is. I get that. I understand that. Ow! And then also, I guess also, the difficulty is more in having, like, multiple non-static objects interacting with each other. That's kind of, I guess, the problem. And making fingers work apparently is difficult. I don't know. I know that there's difficulties that go into it, and it's more cost-effective for studios to produce things like, oh, we'll give the impression of a handoff by making the camera do funny things. I don't understand why it's so hard, but I know that it's a thing. That's my whole point right there. Remember the Lost River proceeds to have 10 more lines of dialogue. When you master the skill, you'll shrink 2 feet in height and shrivel like a raisin. Be prepared. Your only hope, Hajime, is that your voice will someday be as deep as mine. Putting an object or something you pass around means for a lot of animation you need to put in a line and settle it just right. Yeah, I understand. I don't understand why it's so hard, but I understand it's a thing. I won't bother you guys any longer. Remember to come and watch the fireworks. Time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, and let's go wait for him. Saki ni. Saki means like ahead or in front of. Where's the stairs? I lost the stairs. Oh, I passed it. Oopsie. I really love this run that she does, because it's so much faster than normal running. Just as I thought, he hasn't come back yet, but not to worry, because actually I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Aw. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me though. It'll all get done really smoothly. Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip. It was nice just listening quietly. I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find the opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Liyue? I haven't been to Liyue before, but from what I've heard from Miss Beto, it sounds like a really interesting place. But something did happen there recently, right? Didn't their Archon leave all of a sudden? Yeah, a lot of crazy things went down as a result. I'm sorry, I'm the protagonist. I still don't have any lines. I wish Hochi had more lines. Yeah, a lot of crazy things went down. Luckily, everyone worked together to stave off a huge disaster that could have wiped out the whole city. Oh, that's good to hear. I gotta say, it's pretty remarkable that the citizens managed to step up and keep things going even after the Archon left. I mean, I sure can't imagine Inazuma without the Shogun. My friend once said to me that the only people with a strong will and clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma? To track down an enemy clan? Oh no. Ah, we're here to slay your Archon. No, lost my brother. And we're looking for answers from the gods too. Answers? That's better. You were separated from your family because of a god. Yeah, is she a god though? Like, is she a god though? Like, is she actually a god though? Like, is she actually a god though? I don't know. I don't know. That must be really rough. Sometimes. I'm slowly learning to go. I get it. Well, that's how it is, and that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask you guys if you wanted to stay here in Inazuma. I do, it's really pretty here. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're tired from your journey, Inazuma is a great place to come and rest. Well, I don't know if that's accurate. No more or less of a god than the Archons, but do we know that she's the equivalent of an Archon? Do we know that their powers are roughly the same as hers? How do you know she's not more or less? Hmm? Hmm? That's right, we don't. We don't know. Don't make assumptions. Oh, let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary, and if you keep pressing on at this state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place. Sometimes that's also just how it is. When you're exhausted, everything becomes a luckless struggle. Even trying to have fun, you won't be able to enjoy yourself if you get too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments along the way. That's true. Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some ways to get you feeling happy and relaxed. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Aww, she's so sweet. If you go calls to God and makes him look like a former major antagonist, I'd say it's probably pretty high. Yeah, but how do you know that she's on the same level? You used the words, you said, no more or less a god than the Archon. How do you know that they're on exactly the same wavelength? Hmm? How do you know they're exactly the same, like, equivalent power? You don't. You don't. Uh-huh. Intelligent conjecture. I mean, that would be a first from you. Heyo! Who knows, once you've reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I'll add it to my list of candidates. It also depends what my brother thinks. I'll add it to my list of candidates. Evidence, lacking evidence one way does not give evidence the other. That's not one. You can't equate a lack of one thing to a positive on the other side. That doesn't make sense. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though. Yoimiya! Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer? Well, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion. You didn't give any evidence, though. Your evidence was saying that there is no other evidence. And your evidence of Mihoyo calling you a god, there's different variants of gods. They kind of call the Adeptia type of god, too. And the Adeptia are clearly not as strong as the Archons. Right, so... I don't know anything about what happened to the Honkai, though, so I guess I'm lacking in information there. But sharing a similar look or similar design doesn't make it the same character either. There's too many holes in what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. Let's be very clear here, okay? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that what you're saying doesn't make sense to me. So, Miss Evel. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion. If I can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right? But if it can, absolutely rest assured the quality is guaranteed. Guaranteed quality. Where's my waterline? was way too small. He brought him a canoe. It makes me think of Atsuko. Yeah, kinda, actually. It can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber. So I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous. I'm also hoping Sakujiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again. I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who have kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately and then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we can afford to build. Any bigger, and there's no way it would pass the 10-year-old commission's inspection. Let's start the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakujiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail. Uh-oh, Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakujiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the 10-year-old commission? Well, maybe it does, but I knew that I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. That little laugh she gave, she's all, My family has pretty good connections with the Yashido Commission. We work very closely with them, and whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to join us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. You'll be fine, I blow things up. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right? I can go jump into a teleporter and be gone in 10 minutes, okay? It's true, this is all a collaborative effort. Wait, huh? Oh no! We were chased by the middle of that in Leeway too. We were, I guess that's true. Do we have to be the bad guys in Zoom as well? Oh, so you're seasoned cooks already? Oh no! Oh no! Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. Oh, and your fireworks are ready, so just go and pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my props to settle the boat with some fees. Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken more from the Naganoharas. Hootsie, repeat offender. Oh no, she has a... Hochi has a, record. Oh no. Nei-san? Let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to their families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that their business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future. That's right, just before we went our separate ways, the others of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time. See, they were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one they left until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them, but whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved. No matter how close you are and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it would instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away again like in old days. To us, those memories are eternal. Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
そうや。せやから、みん
Yep,
なの
that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks.
作次郎が待っとるし。
Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help. Arigato na.
俺もここから離れるとするよ。捕まる
Yeah, I should go with you too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
そういえば、光一が紹介の友達
Oh, okay, story time. So whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid. I missed the rest of that, but there are also so many of them in the friendship group that I don't remember anything from that age anyway. I missed the rest of that one too. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remember him. So I'm like, yes I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks, just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. Oh, it was so embarrassing. Oh no. Aw. Poor Yoimiya. I do that too, though. If I don't remember someone and they remember me... Alright, confession break time. If somebody remembers me and I don't remember them, and they walk up to me and they start talking to me like they know me, and I don't remember them, I don't act like I don't remember them. I just pretend like I know what's going on until I figure it out. Like until something that they say or do, or something someone else says or does, or something clues me in. I wait for something to clue me in as to who it is, but like I'll pretend I don't remember. I won't say I remember them either though. I don't want to lie, so like, if someone's like, oh hey Riku, been a long time, no see, blah 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 blah, I'm like, oh yeah, been a while, ha 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 ha, and then it's like, they'll start talking to me about whatever shared memory they think we had, and I'll just wait until it jogs my memory. Like I just kind of go along with it and hope that something works out. Most of the time it does. Most of the time it's fine. It's kind of interesting though that kind of thing can happen though between two people, right? Isn't it interesting? Because like, when you think about it, it's like, not everyone has the same capacity for memory as everyone else, right? And then also, not everyone makes the same impact on somebody as somebody else does either. So, of all the people that you've ever met in your entire life, how many of them would still remember you? And how many of them do you remember? Like, it's kind of an interesting thing for me to think about. Like, I've had this thought sometimes before.
船は用意できたで。場所は地図に印つけといたから確認しといてや。それと食料と水。
The note is ready in writing. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
でもせっかく帰ってきたんだ。
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean in a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great. Well, they won't look much better if we get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out. You were just saying 2 seconds ago, Yoimiya, that it's the last resort, and now you're encouraging me to just go. I'm sorry, I'll make sure to get out here before they come. I promise I won't cause your family any more trouble. I didn't mean it like that. If we ever run into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat. Okay, well, I won't let them catch me. Your eyebrows are very sharp, sir. Your eyebrows are as sharp as your haircut is dull. At least, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end. Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do? I didn't used to like this place at all, that's why I left, but looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I left behind. So I forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
そっか。
So, Ka,
おいらたちがもっと早く
talk to us about it. Maybe we can.
ほんま、鎖国なんてない。
If only there was no Sakuku decree.
大丈夫や。せかした
Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll just keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision.
天領奉行。
The Tenryou Commission, if only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way.
どうにかなるのに。あ、嘘や。常連さんの中に。
That's right, the elderly couple. Old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryou Commission, isn't he?
お偉いさんやった気が。
Quite high up as well.
とりあえず会いに行ってみるか。
I'll go talk to them, maybe they can do something. Hochi's smile! Hochi has such a pretty smile. She's all on board with this. She's like, yep. She was waiting for this part. She's like, waiting for the part where like, oh, now we get to go badger someone. We gotta go figure this out now. I was waiting for this part too, because Gorby said we got to use her in like a fight so we could see how she works. And I was like, we've been doing a lot of running around and talking about stuff, so I was waiting for the part where the action was gonna come in. And apparently Hochi was also waiting for the part where the action came in. Yay, meddling! Look, Paimon looks just as happy to be meddling too, to be fair. Look at that little smug little face. Are you sure they won't just report you to me instead?
心配あらへん。
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause any issues.
あんたは部屋に隠れとき。うちらがパパッと行ってくるさかい。
Alright, you should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all.
ああ、急ぐで。時間が。
Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one.
まだ花火と花火の材料と。
Oh wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials. There's so many orders to finish. Toja! Oh, never mind. Oh no, I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks. Yoimiya swiftly finishes writing a note. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
今のはあいつに必要。
Because what he needs is an answer this time.
時間やさかい。
334 meters. Oh, there's an actual teleport right there. Don't need to know. Imatani Saburo. Imatani Kaori. Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these your two friends?
そや。遠いとこ。
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
大したやつやろ。
そうだったの。
Indeed, those are unexpected times, but seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
しっかりおもてなししてあげないと。
せやな。それと、
Mm-hmm.
二人の花火持ってきたで。
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
お、ありがとう。
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father and now you.
今はヨイミヤちゃんに。
Seat where there's no chairs. There's a bench right there.
生きてるうちに長
I wonder if I'll still be alive to see the next era of Nagonohara fireworks.
大丈夫やって。
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck. We aren't as young as we once were, though. Nobody knows it. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth, but now even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
そうやったんか。
No worries, say no more. We'll handle it.
しっかりしてるで。
No, we can't be putting you to work when you when you're a guest in their home.
せるわけに
Oh,
はい
my
かない
messages. Oh, that wasn't a bench, that was... What is that? Is that like his... Is that his deck? Those are steps, that's not a bench.
お茶と菓子を持ってくるから
I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation. I want tea and snacks. Where's mine? Nora?
最近は花火大会で忙しい
It's fine, it's not like it's the first time I've helped helped you with your chores. It's not the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up, but once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come more often. It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping. You're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet, but he doesn't visit very often. If you're quite sure it's no trouble then, I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to the Satoru on the other side of the village?
村の向こうに住んでるサトルさんのとこまで届けてくれる？
わかった。ほな、行ってくるわ。
Sure, it won't take us a moment.
ついてきてくれるか？じいちゃんも
The
ばあ
old
さんも
folks
足が悪い。
aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out, and we'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish. There's two of us, we can do both at the same time. I don't know about you guys, but this is how I remember gardening. Taking a giant sword to giant bushes.
完璧やな。これで十分やろ。サトルおじちゃんは村の向こうに住んで
Alright, where is he? Where? Doko.
サトルおじちゃん、
Haha.
最近調子はどうや？
How have you been? Keeping well?
特に
Same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life as always.
そうで何よりだ
Have you often have to use a machete to clear weeds from the garden? Okay, so when I was little, we had a big giant shed, right? We had a big shed in the backyard. Or not shed, no, it was a garage. Wait, hang on. I remember. We had both a shed and a garage, I just don't remember which one it was. But we had like a giant vine. It was a blackberry vine. And the blackberries are yummy. We pick them sometimes and eat them. The blackberry vines do not go away. If you like chop them off, they just regrow within like a few weeks or something. They grow like crazy, especially during the summertime. And they were behind the shed or the garage, whichever one it was. And we'd have to hack them back like every year. We couldn't get rid of them. Like we'd chop the crap out of them. And they'd grow back. And I was only allowed to use the clippers. It's not fair. My brother got to use the machete. I wasn't allowed. Same as usual, not much change. Oh.
おかげや。
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers, the family business just keeps getting better and better.
こないだリーユエに下ろした花火が
We sold some fireworks to Leeway a while back, and word is they were a real hit, so it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
大変そうだな
Purpose, I'll let you use machete. That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can handle it?
そうだったら俺に言ってくれよ
Machete privileges. If it gets too much, don't forget you can always ask me for help.
花火のことな
We
ら
should be
言うこと
fine.
あ
I
る
think we
や
can cope.
そうそう。これ香り
Oh yeah, this is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
おおありがとう昔は
Wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe?
香りおばさんのを食べてから
But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and I couldn't get enough of it, so it's a family staple
家
now.
族全員この味の虜さ
家族はみんな元気か？
Speaking of your family, how is everyone?
ああみんな変わりないよ
They're doing well. We had the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family
そういう
ever.
もんだろ
Pretty much.
そばにいてくれれば喧嘩したっていい離れ離れになるよりマシさ
Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict.
今谷さんとこはおじさんもおばさんも仲がいいけど
Pickled radish,
子
no,
供
kind
が
of
めった
awful.
に帰ってこないから
I'm not a fan of pickled anything, personally. Mr. and Mrs. Iwatani seem to have a great relationship, but they still must get lonely with their child there from visiting. Oh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way they won't get so bored. I'm sure they love that. As well as with all of us in Konda Village, you're always welcome here. Now that we finished all the chores, let's go talk to them. Oh, right here. That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy. Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths. Speaking of youth, you know what? It's been 50 years this year. So it has. Goodness, how time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed. 50 years since what? Some important day? Well, if you must know, it's 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over. Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection. Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Nago Nahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since. Ah, that's sweet. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into Nago Nahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up in the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up, I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening, apparently I had already said it, then Wilson said yes. Ah! I want everyone to know right now, okay, that doing sweet things and proposing stuff or other sweet sort of sentiments or anything like that, doing it under fireworks is so super cliche, but it is cliche for a reason. It's still very sweet. In some ways, it's a long time, in others, it's no time at all, really. It's just a number. Well, 50 years of being together, now that is something worth commemorating. I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you. Oh no, it's quite alright. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it. My nose itches. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret. My nose, I bumped my mic. Come on inside. What a great relationship they have. Enough about us though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss? It was a bit difficult thing to ask about, but there it goes. So he came back. That's why you don't spring it, you build up to it. Duh. How hard did I bump my mic? You know him. He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day they had a terrible argument. Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong with peaceful. You know what children are like? They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakajiro stormed off, and that was that. My nose will not stop ticking.
そうやったんか。
Keisuke said something to me or my wife about the fight. Said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the 10-year-old commission. He rarely comes home anymore. If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke. I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakajiro, I don't feel there's any way he can get involved. What a strange coincidence, who'd have thought?
そうやったんか。
I understand now. When I asked Sakajiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes, and I wasn't willing to elaborate.
あいつ
Oh,
の
and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do. Two best buddies in childhood. One goes up to join the 10-year-old commission, the other goes up to join the 10-year-old commission's most wanted list. Aww. Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakajiro. There's no need to take things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakajiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves. I kicked my desk. Ow. That's my bad ankle. My hip hurts. I cannot get comfortable tonight. Good lord. It'd be so nice to resolve things. I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges. Well, we can't say we didn't try. Let's tell Sakajiro after we get back. Drink. Poof! Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the 10-year-old commission came by. Uh-oh, another prison break. Sound opposite ends the same time, so I make up. Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they? I told them the show was starting soon, and the place is filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakajiro was inside. Luckily, Sakajiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The 10-year-old commission wasn't able to capture him. This is bad news. I don't think Sakajiro had enough time to make his mind up. Did you see where he went? The 10-year-old commission will definitely be chasing after him. Did you catch any other names? Good point. Names. We need names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway. Sorry, my ears are no good, and I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I caught their names, but I didn't hear a thing. As it happens, I did. Where did he go? I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them over the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said. Just as I thought, thanks. If Sakajiro still hasn't made his mind up, those two running into each other won't solve anything, and even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakajiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me, let's track them down. where are we going? I didn't even look. Oh, there we go.
子供たちや。作次郎を見てへんか聞いてみよ。
Matsuzaka and his friends. Let's ask them.
よいみや姉さん、袋ムジナを
Yoimiya-san, are the weapons to scare away the great Muchina yokai ready
そ
yet?
れなら龍之介おじちゃんに任せ
Oh,
る。
Mr. Yonosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
お
Are
姉
you gonna play with us?
かにな。
I'm sorry, I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on.
後で戻ってくるさかい。せや、戻ってきた
But
ら
I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
やめちゃ。よっしゃ。
Yay, we're gonna get candy.
それでな、聞きたい
I
ことが
want
あるん
candy.
やけど、さっき
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary looking men come by here at all?
見たよ。誰かを
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
あのおっさんたち、まさか妖怪を見
Are we trying to catch a monster too?
いやいや、心配あらへんよ。
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding.
違いやから。あんたらはおとなしく城内におるんやで。
Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
おとなし
You
く
better get candy.
よいみや姉さんの言うこと僕たちちゃんと聞くから。
We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
こっちで間違いなさそうや。
Ah, my nose itches.
作次郎がまだ
おかけよ。
かったら
If Sakajiro still has to make up his mind, I guess we'll have to step in. We're gonna have to shoot some people, huh, Yoimiya?
あそこ見てみ。天領奉行の連中
Look, there are people from the Tenryou Commission over there. Yoshitaka?
公務中だ。この先は立ち入り
Sorry, official business, I can't let you pass.
作次郎と圭介。
Sakajiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
立ち入り禁止だと言っ
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
ほんま邪魔やわ。
What a
しゃ
nuisance.
あない。
Well, you've only got yourselves to blame.
で
Oh, here we go. Ah, here she is. She does not have the fire run. She has a regular run. So that's one question I had that's answered. No fire run. Also her last name is not listed on her character art right there. Do I have her on my character list right now? I do. It's not listed here either. Ooh, sparkler! Oh, she gets so sad when it burns out. Owner of Nagonohara Fireworks, known as Queen of the Summer Festival, she excels in her craft of creating fireworks that symbolize people's hopes and dreams. So it says her last name right here. It does not list it up here. Ayaka's does list it up here. So maybe the only reason Ayaka's is listed is because she's like royalty, nobility. That's the only thing I can think of. I gave it. It gave it to us level 88, and not level 90. That's kind of interesting. Let's change to Nihongo. Nihongo, interface. And we'll go back to your character. Whoop. Hello. You're 88. It's kind of small. I can't really read it very well. Here's the kanji for firework. This is firework right here. Hanabi. Is this star? Moshi? It could be Naga no Hara. Angel. It wasn't listed as like a, it wasn't listed as a, what do you call it? It wasn't listed in quotation marks before. Apparently this is her name, Yoimiya. Which part of this is her last name, though? That's the question I have. Kazuha's name is up there. Oh, that's right. I remember that now. Profile. I can't click anything down here because I actually have her. Oh, 6/21. We just missed her birthday from a couple days ago. Or a couple, like last month or whatever. Oh, it gave her the new electric bow. That's interesting. Also level 88. Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Wow. I really want to know how much of this is her name and how much of it isn't. That's kind of bothering me. I don't see her first name in here anywhere. Why is there a katakana O and then an A? O aru hanabi. Ito de. Ito no. Nagayo hanabi e to. I don't know what the kanji is right there. Oh, this might be right here. No, there's no reading. What's there no reading? Naganohara. Oh, it's right here, Queen. This is Queen. I think this is Heika. No, it could be right. Bareteru. Toyo Bareteru. No, this is Queen of the Summer Festival. This is Natsu. So her name's in here somewhere. How much of this is her name? I need to take a screenshot of this really quick. Hang on. Hang on! Japanese is happening right now. I'm gonna look this up right now, hang on. So that's info. Oopsie, and so... I don't know the color. Not by itself though. I can search the katakana, or the kanji rather. Kanji. Scrolling. Chosho. No, that's not it. Chojo. Chokon. No, I'm looking for... Dang. Okay, hang on. I have other methods. Hum. 15. Eight, 10, there it is. Nagano. That's right there. Nagano. That's the exact same kanji as Nagano. Nagano prefixer. Alright, hang on though. Two strokes. Nagano. That's way more kanji than it's gonna be in her name though. there's that. Alright, so that's gonna be... Sorry, I'm looking this up. Hang on, I'm looking at it. Right there. And then... Hanabi. Hanabiya? What's this kanji by itself? Hara. So her last name is these first three kanji. This is Naga. Nagano. Hara. This is Hara. This third kanji right here. This is Hara, which means field or plain or prairie, tundra, wilderness. I should have known that one actually. Why didn't I remember that one? So these first three kanji are her last name, Nagano Hara. The first kanji means like chief or first among. The second kanji is like plain or field. I knew that one. But then the third one also means field or plain or prairie, so... First field of fields, I guess, maybe? I don't know. That's a little strange. But the first two kanji don't mean anything together as a word, it's just Nagano. So it's a proper noun, it's not... Nagano Hanabiya. This is Hanabiya, the first three kanji are her name, the second three kanji is Hanabi, fire flowers, is firework. And the last kanji is like ya, like place or shop, I guess. So this is Nagano Hara Hanabiya. So this is Nagano Hara's firework shop. Interesting. I don't know what else to say about that. It's not what I thought it was gonna be. I'm getting stabbed right now. Gengo. Gengo. English. Back to English. Please and thank you. Don't stab me. I'm not ready to fight you yet. I'm still looking at things. Gorby wanted to see her artifacts. She's using Noblies. They've got her with a full 5 set of Noblies, it looks like. Unable to view their stats. Alright, I'll shoot them now. Oh, good lord. She does machine gun, kinda. That's interesting. She shoots really fast. It's just a really, like, rapid fire. What's your skill do? Your skill? Hanami. Oh, it just sets everything on fire. Holy crap, that doubled her damage. She's doing as much damage as I've got my, Holy crap, that was as much damage as, Wow. Holy crap. That was as much damage as my god Ayaka doing right now. Machine gun fish on fire is right. Holy crap. Gosh, she shoots so fast. What's her charge like? Oh my god. Oh wow, she has a multi-stage charge like Ganyu does, but it's like 3 stages. The first stage, there's like one little bloom. The second stage, there's a second one. Oh, hey now. You can see him like pop around her. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. That was 2 extra little charges. 3 extra little charges. That's crazy. I want to see her burst. Oh my god! Holy crap! Oh, she's wonderful! Holy cow! Oh, she's so much fun! Oh, I need her. I need her so much right now. I need her so much. Why don't I have her? Oh, I started my party already. I was having so much fun. her recharge on her, yeah, it makes it like a little multi-shot fire split. She's really fun. She's super fun. The recharge on her elemental skill is longer than the elemental skill lasts by a good chunk. So what you can do is you can do like rapid fires for a little while until the recharge wears off, or until the effect wears off while it's recharging. And then you can switch to charge shots for a little bit and still have fire access while the recharge is going on. And do like a couple of charge shots, 2 or 3 charge shots, and then switch back to the rapid fire shot. That's so cool. Oh my god, she's so good. I need her so bad. I need her. Give me right now. I want it. Oh, she better be on the next banner. She better be. How long do we have left on Ayaka's banner? Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. You'll be punished for your actions. How dare. There is nowhere you can escape justice, not even the edges of the world. How dramatic. Look at that, the one with the loudest mouth has the fastest feet. Oh! Oh no! Oh, Yoimiya! Oh no! Oh no! We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead. She did so much damage. I barely have Ayaka doing that kind of damage right now. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is not where we left your boat. Nekomata Kirisuke, your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakijiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel. I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say. But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view. Whatever you say. You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished. Machi! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to one another? Hey, I know you. You're Nobunaharu's girl who makes fireworks, huh? I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you. It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past. How does her rope boat defy all gravity anyways? It like floats upwards. Yoimiya, how does it float? Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma, and why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for, to talk everything through. I had nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There was never any room for discussion. He's floating on her personality. It probably is. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they were ever were. What are you talking about? And just who do you think you were kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it on side. Yeah, dumb boys. Talk it out. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know? I know how to express my feelings. Duh. Let me leave it. It was just my wishful thinking. No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't done anything wrong. Keisuke, you seem to like settling challenges with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakajiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back. No matter what the consequences are, you have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never get another chance. And if you lose, then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakajiro and accept the 10-year-old commission's punishment. Ah, no.
Yoimiya. その申し出、受けよう。
We saw our talents.
召喚。支援に参り
I
まし
get
た。
to use it again. Talents. Oh, she only had 6 out of 9. Did they give us her constellations? Oh, okay, it was 3 of them. Wow, interesting. Okay. Normal firework attack. Firework flare up. Performs 5 consecutive shots with the bow. Performs a more precise aim with increased damage. While aiming, flames will accumulate all the orb head before being fired off as an attack. Has different effects based on how long the energy has been charged. Charge level 1 fires flaming arrow that deals pyro. Charge level 2 generates a maximum of 3 kindling arrows. Based on the time spent charging, releasing them all as part of the aim shot. Kindling arrows will home in on nearby opponents, dealing pyro damage on hit. Plunging attack, fire a shower of arrows in midair, or following a dam striking the ground, so that's pretty standard. Niwabi Fire Dance. Yoimiya wears a sparkler and causes a ring of saltpeter to surround her. Niwabi Ensho. During this time, arrows fired by Yoimiya's normal attack will be blazing arrows, but their damage will be increased and converted to pyro damage. During this time, normal attack, firework flare-up will not generate kindling arrows at charge level 2. This effect will deactivate when Yoimiya leaves the field. So, you can still charge up with the fire shot while you've got that in effect, apparently. Ryukin Saxifrag. Yoimiya leaps into the air, along with her original creation, the Ryukin Saxifrag. I have no idea how to say that, there's no X in Japanese. And fires forth blazing rockets bursting with surprises that deal AoE pyro damage, and mark one of the opponent's hit with Argus Blaze. Aurus Blaze. All normal charge plunging attack, elemental skill, elemental burst by any party member other than Yoimiya. The hit an opponent marked by Aurus Blaze will trigger an explosion. Good lord, dealing pyro damage. AoE pyro damage. When an opponent affected by Aurus Blaze is defeated, before its duration expires, the effect will pass on to another enemy opponent who will inherit the remaining duration. Wow! Tricks of the Troublemaker. During Niwabi Fire Dance, shots from Yoimiya's pyro attack will increase her pyro damage bonus by 2% on hit. Lasts for 3 seconds, maximum 10 stacks. So she charges herself up during it, apparently. Summer Night's Dawn. Using Ryuku Sassafras causes nearby party members, not including Yoimiya, to gain a 10% attack increase for 15 seconds. Oh, she's a good support character. Wow, there's a bunch of support she has going on. Additionally, a further attack bonus will be added based on the number of the Tricks of the Troublemaker stacks Yoimiya possesses when using Ryukin Sassafras. Each stack increases the attack bonus by 1%. So that's another 10%. Blazing Match. When Yoimiya crafts decoration-type ornament and landscape-type furnishings, there's a 100% chance to refund a portion of the materials. Oh, that's gonna be the first, housing support character we've had for crafting. Wow, that's really neat. What are the talents it gave us? Aurus Blaze created by Riku King's Sassafras lasts for an extra 4 seconds. Additionally, when an opponent affected by Aurus Blaze is defeated within its duration, Yoimiya's attack is increased by 20% for 20 seconds. Good lord! Holy cow! When Yoimiya's pyro damage soars a critical hit, Yoimiya will gain 25% pyro damage bonus. Oh my god, she's so good in so many ways! This effect can be triggered when Yoimiya is not the active character. Wow, okay, sure. Increases the fire dance by 3 levels. Eris arrow plays triggers an explosion. CD is decreased by 1.2 seconds. Oh wow. Increases level of her burst. Yoimiya's normal attack has a 50% chance of firing an extra kindling arrow. Deals 60% of its original damage. Normal attacks have a 50% chance of firing extra damage. Her 6 constellation just makes her regular shots just randomly do extra shots. Damage is considered normal attack damage. She's so amazing! Every single thing about her is amazing. I need her. I need her. I need her so bad. I need everything. Ow! Stop it, mean butts. God, she's so fun to play. She's so fun. Holy crap, she's so fun. Oh, there's the mark guy right there. Oh, it switched to him. That was cool. Stop! I'm trying to play with Yoimiya. How are there so many jerks? There's so many. They just keep spawning. Am I doing something wrong? I have to be doing something wrong, right? She's getting like 11 and 12,000 damage, like crits when they're on in the water, getting vaporizes on them. Oh my god, she's so much fun. She's so much fun. She's so much fun. I want her so bad.
召喚もっと増援を呼んできます。下がれ。
Stand down.
はい。ここには近寄るなと言ったはず
I
だ。
thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
は、申し訳ありません。
申し訳ありません。
お前という娘は昔の作詞
You are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back
どう
then.
して俺たちにまだ
Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other? Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me what happened between you when you were younger. Once I heard the story, I realized the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
実はずっと迷い
The reason I came back is that I felt lost.
昔の考え方が変わったわけじゃ
It wasn't that I changed my mind, I just felt that the way I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality.
たんだ。僕はモンドの自由を
I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me.
感慨深いものだったよ。稲妻を離れたことを幸
I was
せ
glad that I left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree.
稲妻の鎖国令を知ったんだ。僕は逃亡者だ。
I was an escapee, and I was proud of that, but really what I should have tried to do is to Take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home. So that's why you came back, out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here. No, I left to go. I let go of those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away. I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer. Life isn't easy for anyone. Just kiss already. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas are my personal creed, and I desire nothing more than to see her well done. But now my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate those visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours. I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force. But what will you say to the higher-ups? Don't worry about that, I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear that the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated. But it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, wait for me out there. And don't kick the bucket on the way out. Don't let the door hit you on the butt on the way out. Or don't let the storm zap you in the butt on the way out. Can we watch the fireworks together? Maybe next time. Sakajiro's boat departs in inscrutable silence. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it. But it's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, signing a temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to the spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent. But I think you did the right thing, and look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it. I understand now, thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking. That's because you're a dummy head and had all your emotions on your sleeve. It's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I don't think the apple would fall far from the tree. I had heard that there was a new Naganohara running these things these days. A little loud and reckless maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me? Sorry, no thank you. Without the slip of reference, I can't make the same one again, and I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip. I see. Never mind then. Don't get me down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework for me, didn't I? I can't make another one. But I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing us anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead. No worries, and don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show. Yoimiya, the way you took command of that whole situation was amazing. What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip through away before your eyes. Words of wisdom. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse.
行こうか。
Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks.
あんたらの花火は父ちゃんがうちの
My
代わり
pops
に
just set off the
打ち上げ
firework
てくれ
that
る
I
で。
wanted to give to you. Ow. Hi. Oh, it's right over here apparently. It's in the same spot as the festival thing was that Ayaka brought us to. Oh look, Ayaka's little plaque is still hanging on there. You can see it right there. Oh, and Hochi's is up on top in the top middle there, and the top left side, second one. They're still there, that's really cool. Most precious face? I don't know. Ayaka's was super precious in the cutscene. Last time. Maybe. Kaboom! Kabang! Kapow! Shubao! Fubam!
あれは
Kaboom bang pow! Boom!
ケイスケ
Boom bang kapow bam!
そうだよいみや、お前にとって花火って何なんだ？
What do they mean to you?
よいみや。
Aww.
満足満足。今回の花火も泣けるほど綺麗
So
だった
beautiful I
な。
could weep.
あれ？ほんまに泣いとるかも？
I didn't actually cry though, right? I just felt a bit misty-eyed.
せや、最初に打ち上げられたや
Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one?
花火は見たか？あれが父ちゃんに頼
You
んだ
thought I had pops
あん
made
た
for
らが
you.
作った花火や。
Oh, Paimon saw it. It was one of the best ones. They won't forget that anytime soon. Aw, smiley face.
それならよかった。
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys.
どこへ行っても何が
No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight.
きっと時が深まるほど
I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Ah.
せや。あんた
Oh,
ら
and
の
also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip.
ほな、この短冊を
If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
が見たくなったらいつでも来てや。
Thank you for your kindness.
花火を見てると
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all. Oh, I can hear you. I just have the habit of being silent while I'm watching
た
fireworks.
だ花火を見てるときは何も喋らへんのがうちの癖でな。自分の作ったもの
Quietly
が
watching
空に
something you
上が
made
る
with
の
your
を
own hands rise into the sky, it feels like a sacred ceremony to me.
みたいなもんや。さっき
Oh, for sure. It was totally reflected in your face. Super precious. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right? For Koichi, who built that boat for us and his friends, it says fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakijiro, they were commemorating non-wavering beliefs, sir. Wow.
う
As for me,
せやな
to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still don't have any still haven't found an answer. I was expecting something deep and philosophical.
今まで聞かれたことあらへんかったし
Well, no one has ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer.
たまたま長野原家に生まれ
It was
て
by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my
ほ
pops.
んでたまたまみんなと
It's also my chance that I've met so many wonderful people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to
ほんの
them.
一瞬で消える花火は
Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires.
せやけどみん
But
なの
people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their
花火が
purpose.
存在する理由や
If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then
誰
they
にも
wouldn't
伝えられへん
exist.
かったら花火は消えてまう
That's really kind of
み
eternity.
んなが花火に思いを寄せて
Also consider this, you have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks.
やないとみんなを
If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they?
うち複雑な
You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often,
長野原家に生まれて
but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks. Ah, Inazuma's not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time, but we should probably go and see about the next operation that Tomo and Ayaka were talking about. That's the next main story chapter. Now that I've completed both Ayaka and Yoimiya's story chapters, I'm on to the next Archon quest. So, that's done, and these are checked off, I think. Yeah, all done. Owata. She's still standing here. Very cute. Very cute. Hashtag Yoimiya. Not as emotional as Ayaka's quest, but you like them both a lot. They're really good. They're really good. Oh, she sliced her. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Oh well. It's fine. They're super cute. What does she say now?
もうちょいここに残
I
る
think I'll stay here for a bit longer. The show is still right over in my heart.
まだ終わってへんのやまあせやけど
But if you want to chat, I'll be happy to oblige. What do you want to do afterward?
子供たちと一緒に袋
Matsuzaka and the others are still waiting for me, so we can go hunt down the great Muchina yokai. I'm like a big sister to them, so I can't go back on my word. Also, I want to go and ask everyone what they thought of the fireworks.
これから先もきっと世話になるやろし
And over the next few days, I'd also like to thank everyone for their support.
あんたとパイモンちゃん
That includes you and Paimon too, of course.
うち
What
は
else? What else?
まあせやけどもっとあんたなら
Are fireworks expensive? For you guys, I'll do it for free.
もともとうちが押し付けたもん
I did kind of force on you after all, not to mention I dragged you along with me and gave you all sorts of trouble along the way. I feel bad if I charged you anymore. I'm sure I feel bad. It's fine. Look, how about we make a deal? After you find your brother, tell him to come to Naganohara Fireworks for all his firework needs. That way I'll get another customer, sound fair? Also be nice to meet him. He's kind of a dunce, you won't like him.
うちはもうちょいまあせやけどもっと
What is the 10-year-old commission causes more trouble? Don't kick their butts again. I'm joking. Didn't I tell you that my family deals with the commissions quite a bit? We have an easy enough time of it. At the worst, we'd have to apologize, smile, and pay a fine. I wouldn't be the end of the world.
あんたらこそ気ぃつけや
You two should be careful though. Without the same connections, you can't afford to be as reckless as me. Hee hee. Hee hee. Aw, smiley face. I kinda wish that had been like right on the moment for the end of my stream. I've still got like 15 minutes left, but like this is such a pretty picture to end on, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a couple of us watching at this point though, so maybe I'll just end it anyways, I don't know. I kinda don't feel like running off and chasing that other quest right now. Maybe I should. Where is it? 400 meters. Ah, it's in the city. It was a really great quest though. It was a really great story quest. It took a little bit longer than Ayaka's did though, I'm not really sure why. The cutscene was really good though, the cutscene did really good. The animated cutscenes are like a really cool thing. These are the first character story quests that have been like not unlockable by the key and have been required by the story quest. But they're also the first ones to bring in some animated scenes for the character scenes. Like we've had animated scenes for the story before. You kind of want to see what next quest? The main Archon quest, I'm not doing that tonight. We're not getting into that right now. It's way too late for that. I'll never get anywhere done. But I've streamed all of the main story quests so far since Inazuma launched the other week, so I could keep streaming Genshin at least one day a week until I get through the main story quest if you guys want to see it. If you guys want me to stream my way through it, I will do so. I want to start working back in. I did nothing but Genshin Monday and Wednesday for the last couple weeks, except for last week when I didn't stream on Wednesday. So I should probably go back to staggering it again. I want to play some more Fallout, and I want to play some more, New Genesis too. So I'm definitely going to do some more other games. I'm going to work other games back into my rotation, but I will keep going through Genshin's new story quests if you guys want to see it too. Absolutely, for sure. But I think for right now, this is too pretty of a picture to not end right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap it up on this nice cute little screenshot. This little cute little moment right here. Nice little hashtag Yoimiya right here. I don't know if I want to do this for thumbnail or her giant face in this game for thumbnail, I don't know. I think either could be funny. What do you guys think? This moment or giant face? Maybe if I do giant face though, I can like super cheapen out. I won't even put myself on the screen at all. I'll just stick Yoimiya's face up there and giant face is great. I'll just cheapen it. I'll just stick my banner on Yoimiya's face and put it up. No big deal. Well, I'll go ahead and end it a little bit early. It's only like 10 minutes early, so not a huge deal. So we'll go ahead and call it right there. I hope everybody had a good time. I'll be back on Friday with either Phasmophobia or the new game, depending on what we get around to. Either way. And I'll have the VOD up on YouTube, and I can be found back here on Twitter or Twitch on Nekomata Riku. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern. You're welcome. Hope everybody had a good time. Night night. Night 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 night. やすみなさい。